guessing you're here for the same reason I am. You think some of the ideas out there in modern day marketing land are a bit flat, a bit dull, and you're looking to hear something different. Maybe something original, or something with a bit of passion and soul. Well, we have just the group of people for you. I'm Michelle Lomas, and this is the Flex Your Hustle podcast brought to you by Commission Factory. Thanks for joining us, and let's get hustling. Jody Allen is talking to me from her home in Gympie, Queensland, true to the stay-at-home mum brand. She's the founder and chief creative officer of Stay at Home Mum, the author of 5 books, one of Queensland's most influential top 100, and to top it all off, she's also a Suzuki ambassador. Jody's journey is one of those stories that inspires through its adversity. She started a digital publication after being fired from her job while 8 months pregnant. Not knowing what to do and unsure how to ease the struggles of family finances, she created a Facebook group to ask mums for advice. A few weeks later, and thousands of members later, she realised there might be something in this. That's when she decided to launch Stay at Home Mum, a now thriving publication with a loud, passionate and hilarious community of mums from all around Australia. And she's done it all with zero experience or training. I loved my chat with Jody. She's an amazing woman who isn't scared to tell us how high her family's laundry pile is and knows how important it is for mums to feel truly seen. She writes about everything, from baby car seats to vibrators. Jody's failed time and time again. But what makes Jody inspiring is how she pushes through each failure and flips the negative to find bigger success. Jody shares her experiences with candour, and a generosity in sharing her learnings is evident in this conversation. I'm really very excited to talk to you today. I think there's going to be some really great discussion here. I'd love to hear from you a little bit about how you came to be the founder and chief creative officer of Stay at Home Mum and built it to the success it is today. And before you start, I just want to clarify as well, you definitely had no marketing or content publishing experience before you started, right?
No business experience. I was a secretary.
So I think that's going to be very interesting for the people listening. A lot of the people listening are going to be experienced marketers and are probably going to be wondering, how did you build such a phenomenal audience? So let's start with how it all began.
Well, Stay at Home Mum started quite by accident. I had 2 babies in 12 months, and at the same time I was made redundant from my job. And we were in the middle of building a house as well, so like everything, the shit hit the fan generally. So we figured out that if we wanted to keep the house that we were building, that we only had $50 a week to spend on groceries. That was incredibly difficult. For the first 2 weeks, I just cried and hit walls and thought my life was over. Then I thought, well, I should just give it a go. So it was lots of trial and error, lots of getting back to basics, lots of getting all the grandma's books out. In between there, I thought, I'm going to start a Facebook page so I can actually find more information on how to live frugally and how to find all these hints that mums have. So it was just something silly to do one day, and started asking people questions, and then all these mums just started joining and sharing all this brilliant information. So sort of at the end of week 1, I think we had 10,000 followers, and then it was 20,000 and 50,000 and 100,000, and this information was just gold. It was just so good. I'm like, there should be an encyclopedia for all this information so that it's easily available for all mums to have. So I thought, okay, got to start a website. So, but of course I had no money, like we were broke as it was. So I called all the web devs in Gympie, there's 5, and 4 of them hung up on me when I said I've got no money. But one of them actually took down, one of them took down my name. And in half an hour, the likers on Stay at Home Mum had gone up 1,500, and he rang me and said, get your ass in my office right now. So I was really, really lucky. He did the website for me and I was able to pay him back over a period of time. And it's just kept growing to today, and I haven't run out of ideas yet. I think we've got 12,000 articles now on Stay at Home Mum, and We got 12 staff. We had 40 at one stage, and yeah, it's still going strong.
Tell us what the numbers are doing. What are the numbers saying to you?
Oh, we're currently just above 1 million unique users a month. It goes really, really well when it's not school holidays, and then during school holidays it goes down a bit because people, mums are out and things like that. And we've managed to sort of keep it just above 1 million, which is amazing. Like we don't spend a cent on ads or anything like that, so it's 100% organic, and yeah, I'm so bloody proud. I really am.
You're like the case study in turning adversity into opportunity. And I feel like it's so unique that you stumbled across this like gap in the market that so many mums have all these ideas that they want to share as well, and they're constantly looking for ideas. Like, I'm a voracious Pinterester. I don't even use half the ideas I find in there because I'm just like, I'm saving all these great money-saving tips and smart cooking things and sheet pan recipes, and it's almost like you stumbled across it and then just grabbed onto it for dear life. Is that kind of why you think people just keep coming back time and again?
That's exactly what it was. It was a big opportunity. I'd always wanted to start my own business, but I too was looking everywhere, could never think of anything that was good that hadn't already been done. And I suppose one of the biggest problems I had was that all the parenting sites that I looked at when I was a mum, it was all experts, a lot of them that didn't have children, telling me how to be this perfect mum. I'm like, well, where's a website for normal people? Like, where's the normal mum's website? And there just wasn't any. And that was another thing. I said, I would love to do a parenting site that is by real mums, for real mums, that's tell it how it is. And
yes.
Yeah, and that's what I've sort of kept to this day. I like to think of as all the fancy parenting sites are like Maya and David Jones, but I'm a big W website, and that suits me just fine because there's a lot more big W mums than there are Maya and David Jones mums.
100%. I am absolutely exhausted by the textbook child psychologist coming and telling me how to, raise my son and feed him right. Like, mate, if he's healthy and he's eating his food and I could still get up and do a 9-to-5 job and everyone's happy, and at the end of the day, that is my job done for the day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I'm sure that's why your mums love what you do and they come back time and again, because we are so tired of being preached to and have the mum guilt. And it's so refreshing to just have content that's really talking to us.
I wanted mums to feel good when they came to stay-at-home mum, not leaving thinking that they're somewhat less, because that's not how it is. Parenting is really hard. One of my favourite things is to just take a screenshot of my washing pile. I quite often do that and put it on stay-at-home mum. I'm like, come on, girls, who can beat it? Let's go. And it's always great, 500 comments of washing piles and mums being proud of it. So, no, it's so good.
So proud to be a messy mum. I really want to talk to you about failure. Some of even the big phenomenal failures that you've had, and your perspective on how great failure is, I thought was incredibly refreshing.
Failure is fabulous. Failure is good. It means you've tried something, and it can break your heart at the time, but you just got to get up, dust yourself off, realise, okay, what have I learnt from this situation? And then you just get on with it. From what I've learnt, and said I have no business background, but to me, business is just a series of hurdles that you have to jump every single day, and it's whether you're willing to get up and keep jumping those hurdles or not is whether you're successful or not.
And your biggest failure?
Our biggest failure, we thought that we'd try a membership site on Stay at Home Mum because a few people had done it and a lot of news sites had gone to membership sites and things like that. So we thought, okay, yep, let's give this a go. So I spent probably about 30 grand getting this little membership site all set up and done. It was all beautiful. And then as an incentive, we thought, and again, very wrongly, that maybe we would have an aspirational gift to encourage people to join. So we got Louis Vuitton. And I'm the Big W mum. I should have done a bloody voucher for Big W. It would have done better. And I think we had 4 people join up. So mind you, they got tickets. So it was a pretty good, 4 people had the chance to win the Louis Vuitton bag, and it was like $7,000 worth of prizes. Our lady in WA won it, which was great. But we did learn so much from that, what not to do. Membership sites just do not work for content sites. We learnt the hard way, but boy, did we learn it. And so we just failed fast and started something again.
It would have been devastating, I imagine, but I love that you just picked yourself up and just went, all right, let's keep going. And
Yep.
How bougie of you. Louis Vuitton. It's very Kardashian.
I know, so fancy. Oh, don't know. Anyway, again, we've had prizes that are worth thousands and thousands, but do you know the very best prize I think we've ever given away that went batshit crazy was a bloody Crisco hamper. So it's funny that, you can have something that's only worth a couple of $100 and you have thousands and thousands and thousands of entries, and you can have something really schmancy and you get 4. So that sort of really told me, stick to your demographics, stick to what mums want, stick to the big W type theory. I learnt so much from it, man.
You did mention that there was a big competitor who will name nameless, but might be a very popular song by the pop group ABBA. Mm-hmm. We went and did something very similar a couple of weeks later, and it was good to see they also were not very successful, correct?
That's right. I felt a little vindicated after that, which was good. And if they couldn't have made it work too, if they had have done it and it had worked, I would have been more devastated. But the fact that they failed to, I kind of felt a lot better about it. But I don't want to see anyone fail, including competitors, but at the same time, there was a little smile.
Yes. It's always good to know it's not the way you did it. It's just...
That's right.
Your audience is saying, no, I'm not paying for content.
That's right.
Yeah.
No.
You're the Chief Creative Officer and you write a lot of the content for the site yourself. And I want to understand just your creative process, because in the industry at the moment, there's a lot of data informing content. Mm-hmm. And a lot of that conversation around instinct is kind of getting diluted with the data conversation. What's the data telling us? Is it going to work? Has it worked before? How do you incorporate data into your process, or do you still just use instinct?
It's a bit of both. I must admit that it has been purely instinct up until a couple of years ago, where the rest of the team kept shoving data down my throat and I kind of had to listen. But
I love it.
I know it was really hard because I'm not a numbers girl at all. So now with my thoroughly researched topics, yes, I will use Ubersuggest and do a little bit of research there on what's trending and keywords and things like that. But it's saying that all the articles that go batshit crazy on Stay at Home Mum are usually thought of that morning or in the middle of the night, written and smashed out, and they go really well. And because of that, I have just kept doing it. Well, I've got all these ideas and I think that'll go great. I smash it out, get it up, no research, and I just know that they'll love it because I write about things that I would enjoy reading.
I love that. Write things that you enjoy reading. If you don't enjoy writing it or you don't enjoy reading it, probably others won't either.
That's right.
I'd love to ask what you would tell a brand or a marketer if they were looking to create content to build audiences. And it comes from my own experience as well. I've led a few content marketing divisions and worked with clients, and often they start with amazing intentions. We want to create content for audiences. It's all around people, not our product. We want it to be engaging. Don't worry about the brand. But then they get nervous. And they get nervous about broaching topics that audiences really want to hear. And that strategy begins to get watered down to a point that it's so PC that it's lost its essence and the impact that it could have. So what advice would you have for brands looking to use content as a way to build audiences?
That when you take risks, you see the rewards. And like, I've fallen on my face more times than not, but some of my biggest traffic days I've had on our website have been where we've taken the risk and talked about taboo subjects and covered products that, you know, woven products into it that mums might normally see, or letting brands let us tell the story in our own words, warts and all. You're just taking that risk can be so good. For example, I'm a little anti-Thermomix. I don't like them. I think the fact that you pay $2,000 for a machine that heats and, you know, you can do it with a bloody bowl and a whisk. It's ridiculous. I know you have one, but $2,000.
I know, I have one.
But, you know, so I love writing about how much I hate them. And, man, does it, like, straight away, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, can have 500 or 600 comments going on. I love them. That's great, but you know, it's just good to be able to do that. Mums should know before they spend that kind of money, and
that's really interesting. I really thought about this a lot, to be honest, maybe a little bit too much. You know, like I've talked about the fact that you are so okay with making mistakes, and I wonder why a lot of us marketers are so afraid of making mistakes. We love innovation, we love new things, but we never want to be the first. And we're always extremely cautious about trying something new. And I feel like maybe that stems from the fact that, you know, we have university degrees and we've done 10, 15 years climbing the ladder to be the experts. And we have this just like innate fear of being wrong. Whereas when you start something from no knowledge or training, you're kind of okay to just give things a crack.
I think that has been the case because my best mate, Nicole Millard, who's still a partner and stay-at-home mum, came on really early to give me a hand. She was handling the social media. Now, she's very accomplished. She's incredibly smart and went and did all these courses on social media and was doing what everybody else was doing. And then I'm like, Nick, this isn't working. You can't do it like this. You know, let's get rid of everything that you have learnt about social media and just try this way, which was very much fly by my gut, taking chances, risks, and it worked. It really did work. And now, you know, I had to beat it out of her. So I had to beat the professionalism out of her to get her to take those risks too. But for us, it has really paid off because we are always willing. I have a list on my blackboard of all these things that I want to try and I'm going to try. And normally, like, the technology isn't there yet, or, you know, there's some reason we can't go ahead with it yet. But I love trying new things, and said I just dust myself off. I mean, don't think it doesn't affect me. It does, you know. I'm human and I, you know, cry all the time. But I just think that that's the nature of the online beast, that you have to take these risks for reward.
So I want to talk a little bit about how you make money. Yeah? The meaty stuff. How do you make your dollars?
The meaty stuff.
Let's talk about that.
Well, like most content sites, we make money in various ways. There's probably like 10 different income sources. But our biggest one is affiliate marketing. A lot of other content sites do not do it, and I think they're crazy. Yes, it takes a lot of work, and I mean a lot, but over time it has just proven to be the best way of advertising products without shoving them down people's throats. We also have things like programmatic advertising, which, we, you know, from traffic, we sell ebooks, we sell advertising links and article inserts and things like that. But no, day-to-day affiliate marketing is by far, it's 80% of our income.
Wow, 80%. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
But unsurprising, everything that we've talked about regarding content, it looks like a lot of what you've been doing, failing, testing, trying different content and getting that sort of model right in terms of what your audience is seeking is a huge part of that success, because you know what they're interested to see, you know what products they might be interested in. And so does that make it a lot easier for you in terms of the conversion of that?
Absolutely, yes. We have worked with some really big brands doing advertising campaigns over the years, and they are just so much hard work. They are hard work. They're hard to convert because brands are very, it's got to be this, it's got to be done this way, and our demographic just sees right through it. They know it's a great big ad. I love affiliate marketing because I can talk about whatever topic I want, and that is huge, and I can find a product to weave into the story that fits the content and sell it natively. And mums don't know they're being advertised to. We have all the legalities and everything set out, but it's not a hard push. It's okay, this is what we use. If you're interested, here it is, but we're not pushy. And we've just found pushy advertising is just not the right way to go, not for our demographic.
And so what have been some of the most successful affiliate programs that you've run?
Well, we probably knock back more brands now than we actually do because it's got to be a good fit, because we have just worked with so many people in the past where it hasn't quite been a good fit and it ends up a disaster. And it's not just a disaster for us, it's a disaster for them. And we want advertisers to get bang for their buck, and we know right away whether it's going to be successful or not. I don't want them to waste their money. So I think as a rule, advertisers really, if they approach influencers, and I hate that word, it's so wanky, but if they're, it really is, if they're going to be working with websites, they have to really trust that person to be able to write about or video their product in the way that they see fit, that they know will get it across the best possible way. Because as soon as they start putting demands on it and restricting that, you're not gonna get bang for your buck.
If you could just give one piece of advice to the people listening in terms of marketing, what would it be?
I'm so glad I don't know it all. I think if I had have studied and done all the university and everything, I might think differently. But I think it's actually to my personal advantage that I haven't seen that side of it, because I don't know what I don't know. And yeah, that works for us.
I love it. So that was our first episode of Flex Your Hustle. How'd we do? If you like what you heard, don't forget to give us a great review on Apple or Spotify or wherever you're listening. Got some feedback for us or know a great hustler story? Drop Brittany a note. Emails are in the show notes. Next week, we've got a killer episode lined up, and I can't wait for you to hear it. Here's a little sneak peek. I'm going to read out a couple of points here. Well, Love Honey is Australia's #1 sexual wellness company with 300,000 customer reviews and 17,000 reviews on Trustpilot, ranking on 4.7. You ship over 600,000 orders per year, which is close to 2 million items. That's a lot of happy people in Australia. Won numerous awards: Best Online Retailer, Innovation Champion Awards, Excellence in Retail Awards, including yourself winning an award as #3 in the top 50 people in e-commerce in the country. The Queen has recognised Love Honey in 2016 and also 2021 for her highest business award for international commerce. And to top it all off, you merged with WowTech in 2021 to create a $1.2 billion business. Did I miss anything?
Yes, we have dogs in the office. We have some beautiful dogs. My boy Frankie.
Flex Your Hustle is a commissioned factory podcast produced by Ampel. I'm Michelle Lomas. Keep hustling, and bye for now.